Hey everyone, it's been so long, like the FNAF song. I've just been really busy with school, but yeah, it's not what this video is about. This video is about this Diecast Masters cement truck. It's the Caterpillar CT660 with the licensed actual mixer body with the McNeilus Bridgemaster. So here's the packaging. It's made by Diecast Masters. You might recognize that company from like their 150 scale stuff and everything. And they also own BM Creations, which is, I have one. It's that Subaru Legacy from them. Here's that BM Creations. So I guess size comparison already. This thing is absolutely massive. Again, it's, you know, of course, it's 1/64 scale because that's the only scale I actually collect. And this thing is like super heavy. This is metal, cab is metal, the chassis is metal, and like, I think other bits here, that might be metal. Of course, this part is metal, but yeah, I'll get into that in like more detail in a bit. Like I said, this is the Caterpillar CT660. That's really hard to hold. I don't see these that often. Plus, most of the cement trucks I see here in Canada are like the Mack granites with the like mini wheels and stuff. But I have seen a couple of these out on the road. They're not that popular, but I think they're really cool looking trucks. So I guess we'll start off with the front end. The cab is die-cast, like I said. This grill section and the bumper here, that's all plastic, and this is painted in. Very well done. You don't have to worry about zooming in on that. The texture looks really fine. The headlights are not lens, they're painted. I think they're... yeah, they are painted in. They're just like concave, so it kind of looks like a lens. Side marker light and reflector there, as are required for every vehicle made for North America. The bolts here, molded in, of course. And this is a really like funny looking truck, but again, I like them. They have like this Pontiac Aztec tiered plastic cladding on the sides. It's cool. Here's the hood. Cat on the side, right there. The mirrors. Yeah, just don't drop it. These will snap right off if it falls on it on the side. A lot of it will snap off. These things are plastic, you know, the gas tank, diesel tank. And it's one piece for either side, so here's the other side. Grip. Maybe I can show you the interior. You can kind of see it in there. Hopefully. I don't have my flashlight right now, so it's a bit more difficult. There's not really any inner door details, but yeah. Yeah, I can see they're kind of off camera. It's pretty good. Pretty plain rear end for the cab though. Visor is a separate piece. And those windows are really clear, that's nice. It's almost like a resin model. Oh, resin model, like one of the, they usually use plastic sheets rather than molded windows, but for a molded window, this is really good. Horns up here. Again, this visor clearance lights. It's flat on the exhaust stacks. And that's print base. You can see the treads. Nice. These are really hard rubber. It's not really all that like flexible. And it rolls like really well. It's really good. Okay, I don't really know what that is. That's a thing. That does a thing. Yeah, there's a step. Surprised I could have molded that into the metal casting of the base. Seems like something that would be made out of plastic. That's all cool. Got this drive shaft for the cylinder here. With a big drum that actually has a door. Listen to that. It's like heavy, heavy metal. It feels really nice. It rolls very smoothly. Smoothly. The fenders here. This is like lowered, so these are this and this. I'll show you what this is about in a second, but those are called tag axles. So usually these would be lifted up, not touching the ground like this, except this one's raised up. But this can fold down on the model. It can fold down as well, and basically it's because there is a law that requires a maximum amount of weight per axle per wheel. So if you exceed that weight, like I'm sure this would, you just lower these and there's more surface area to disperse that weight so you don't damage the roads and stuff. Well, not as much, but yeah. And the truck will be more stable. So I guess we'll take a better look at those wheels. And there is, one second. Yep, I just looked and there is air passing through those little holes there, in there. So that's really nice. Although it's not that hard to do that. Just little holes there. Alright, side marker lights and the mud flaps, part of the thing. Tail lights there. Nice ladder. This does function. It does come with an extension piece. This thing standard doesn't come with this part attached to it. This is like part of the extension piece, but there's another even further extension piece that you can attach to it. I might bring that out. But this is how it would look in real life, so it wouldn't just be like this separate. And it is a bit difficult to put on. It's like, it snaps in, but it's so hard that you're like worried it'll destroy the whole thing. But that's a really, delicate mechanism. So see the bridge axle or tag axle up here. Clearance lights, 3 and the 5 there, or 4 and 5, and those might be turn signals in the, like closer to the middle, and these are like the brake lights and stuff. It's just a bumper, I guess. Next side. Yeah, not much different. See in there. So yeah. So here, I'll try and show you the tag axle feature, which is one of the main reasons why I got this. 1, because I love this truck a lot, and 2, because nobody makes one that does this in 1/64 scale. Now it doesn't really touch the ground, and I think that's because one of the lights is bent a little, and it's like hitting that. So, but I mean, if you like press it down and hold it long enough, it'll kind of like set that way. I think, no, it'd be like this. That looks so cool. can see it. So this is metal. And those things should have taillights on them because they're an extension of the, they count as an extension of the truck, so. But that's fine. Yeah, you can see like a little, and that might be a place for a license plate. I don't quite know though. But yeah. Really well rolling. Oh shit. But yeah. I missed that little great details, I guess. I don't know. Not on the other side, so it is asymmetrical like a real one would be. Better look at the mud flaps there. And yeah, you can see under there. And I forgot to mention it is painted silver in there for the mirrors. So yeah, it looks really good. Now I might have a hard time doing this. Nope. Oh, come on. I always have it like the wrong orientation and stuff when I try to show the base off. Licensed by McNeilis Incorporated. It is screwed together. Like, of course, 1/64, it's true scale. Made in China. Whatever that is. Yeah, and actually, usually... Oh, no. This is like... I don't know, that's kind of hard to tell. 1 second. Yeah, I think like half of the gas tank here is part of the base, and then they put this on top of it. Yeah, you can see it moving like that. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it for this thing. Bit of an overview of it. Now I do have Greenlight, the Greenlight Mac Granite cement truck. I just love seeing that. That's so cool. But yeah, here's the Mac Granite from Greenlight. No, what is it? Again, tag axle, but that's okay. Clearance lights at the back, right there, the 3 and then 4, 5. You can see the details there. This is all plastic, so this is much lighter. All of this, blah, 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 that's plastic. Here's the base, and nice chrome. Did a pretty good job, lensed headlights. But I don't see clearance lights here. I'd say they're probably like little LEDs like a Volvo semi-truck. But they have like those thin LEDs there. But they aren't represented for some reason. This thing definitely needs them. Here. Yeah. This is a little bit rough, kind of squeaky. So yeah, you can put them next to each other. Kind of see how they stack up. I do kind of wish that Greenlight gave this thing the tag axles though, because they're just the coolest thing ever, I think. But this isn't Greenlight's first tag axle vehicle. Well, truck, because they're the only ones that have them. So I'll keep this one there. I guess this will transition into the size comparisons. There's a tag axle right there on this Workstar. And this thing is really big. They're both huge. Here's a semi-truck, an International Lone Star. I've done a review on that, or review showcase on this one before. How about a regular car? A Porsche 911 from Mini GT. How about that roof again? The roof always shows up because it's like my favorite. Well, this is why I love 1/64 scale across all vehicles, because I think part of the experience of these things is how big they are. And that's why I love trucks a lot, because they're big. Here's a Dodge Challenger from Auto World. I'm gonna flip this thing down for a bit. A Dodge Ram. And how about a Ford Transit next to that? Okay. Chevy Silverado. Maybe I can reach over. Chrysler 200. Matchbox Mazda 3. I love this thing. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite matchboxes of all time. And a Durango. And last but not least, Subaru Legacy. And the old one from BM Creations. Alright, so I think that's it for this one. It's my comeback to the general, like YouTube in general. Because those other two videos, those like found footage, creepy-ish. Not really creepy, I guess. Again, I said in their descriptions, those are just art projects. But yeah, I've been meaning to make this video for a while, so I hope you enjoyed this. Because I like this thing a lot. Alright, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.